how to Varial Flip, also known as the Varial Kickflip. In this video, I'm going to show you how to land a Varial Flip, and some common mistakes that might be stopping you from landing them. What is a Varial Kickflip? The Varial Kickflip, also simply known as a Varial Flip, is a combination of two basic tricks: the kickflip and the backside shove it. A kickflip is where you flip the board under you by kicking it off the nose in an outward motion, opposite of a heel flip. And a backside shove it is where you spin the board 180 degrees without turning your body. I have full how-to videos on both of these tricks on my channel if you need to brush up on them before trying to Varial Kickflip. This may seem obvious to many of you, but since Varial Kickflips are a combination of two tricks, it will be much easier for you to learn this trick if you have a good understanding of backside shove-its and kickflips before attempting this trick. The more consistent you are doing these two fundamental tricks, the easier and more natural this trick will come to you. For these how-to videos, I actually spend a month or more sometimes perfecting, filming, and fully understanding these tricks so that I can really break them down and help you guys land them. So if you're enjoying the video or if it's helping you and you would like to support my channel, all you have to do is like the video or even subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified when I post a new video. But let's get back to the video. There are a few things you should keep in mind before trying this trick. I like to remind you these things before explaining almost every trick, simply because it will help you analyze the trick when you try it. It's important to stop and think about these things if you're struggling with the Varial Kickflip, so you can understand what is holding you back. Timing. All skateboard tricks involve good timing. Your feet have to work together, but they are doing separate motions. Slight adjustments to when you flick or pop Varial Flips can get you closer to making them happen. It's common for people to be doing the perfect movement with one foot, but the other foot is stopping the trick from happening. When you watch someone do any trick, pay attention to where each foot is at any single moment and how the feet are working together. I also recommend filming yourself trying so you can see what's holding you back. Jump. It's easy to get so wrapped up in thinking about what the board is doing that you actually forget to jump in the air. The most common mistake I see when people, or even when I'm learning a new trick, is to immediately put the foot you pop the board with on the ground. It's okay to do this the first try, or even the first few tries, but then you want to start jumping over the board every time, and pull your popping foot up in the air. Foot and shoulder position. The foot position for Varial Kickflips varies, but here are some guidelines for setting up for this trick. You want to put your back foot on the front edge of the tail so that only the very front of your foot is off the board. You also want to angle your back foot slightly. You really want just your toes hanging off the tail of the board. Your front foot should be almost in the same position as a kickflip, except you want to be slightly farther from the nose. Another thing that helps is to angle your foot more than you would with a normal kickflip. The way I like to think of it is I'm pointing my toes off the front edge of the board at an angle, but below the bolts. You might notice that the foot position is very similar to the shove it. With the shove it, the position of your front foot doesn't really matter, as long as you can get it out of the way. With a Varial Kickflip though, you need to position your foot so that you can flick the board at the beginning of the shove it motion. With many tricks, you want your shoulders to stay parallel with the board. This trick is kind of different. Because of the foot position, you have to start with your shoulders open and turned nearly 45 degrees. You will understand why as we get into the process. The Varial Kickflip can be broken down into 4 parts: pressure, scoop and pre-flick, flick, and hangtime and landing. Pressure. Before you pop this trick, you want to apply pressure evenly with both your front and back foot. The way you get more height with tricks is by putting pressure into the board and the ground before you pop. Being able to balance in a new stance while putting pressure into the board can easily throw you off when you're trying a new trick, especially if you ride your trucks really loose. It could help you a lot to just ride around in this new foot position before even attempting the trick. Scoop and pre-flick. You are going to pop your board just like you're doing a backside shove it. Keep in mind that you don't need to scoop the board too hard. I think it's common for people to over-scoop this trick, because since the front foot is doing more, they think the back foot needs to do more as well. The thing is, if the board spins more than 180 degrees, then landing this trick is nearly impossible. So instead of scooping, you should focus more on popping the board at a slight angle and slightly scooping as the board pops. Getting the timing of the pop and scoop really well is crucial. It will probably help you to go back and do some shove-its if you're struggling with this part. Doing that will also build your confidence. As you are scooping with your back foot, you want to lift your front foot up the same way you would for a shove-it. Only now you will curl your foot slightly inward as your tail is on its way to the ground. I call this the pre-flick, and it'll set you up for a good flick. Flick. The flick is really similar to the kickflip. Just like with a normal kickflip, you want to flick the board with your ankle and not your leg. You can actually make this trick happen by flicking down with your leg, but you won't have nearly as much control. It does take some time to get comfortable using your ankle to flick the board, but after you get it down, it will improve your skating more than you think. With the Varial Kickflip, you want to flick straight forward with your ankle as the board pops. Since the board is rotating, you don't want to flick off the side like you would for a kickflip. The most difficult part is getting the timing. With a kickflip, you pop and flick once you are in the air. But with a Varial Kickflip, you want to flick as you are popping and scooping the board. Since the timing is different than a kickflip, this could easily throw you off. Once you are getting the board to spin 180 degrees and flip, then you're ready to land this trick. Hangtime and Landing. I think a lot of tutorials skip over this part of the trick. Hopefully, by the time you're learning this trick, you understand that you have to jump high enough to let the board rotate before you can land. I know I still forget sometimes when trying a new trick. The biggest issue you will have when you're trying to land varial kickflips is keeping the board under you. The main reason I see people struggling is because they're trying to help the rotation of the board with their front foot. You have to let your back foot scoop the rotation, and your front foot should be handling just the flick. You really don't have to flick in the direction the board is spinning. You just need to flick straight forward at the right time. The reason this helps is it keeps your weight centered over the board, making it easier to land. Another thing that will really help you land is to square your shoulders in the air. When we set up for this trick, I told you to have your shoulders turned slightly, almost 45 degrees. This helps when you're flicking the trick, but after the board is flipping in the air, you can turn and land with your shoulders square with the board. This will make landing much easier. If you try to land like you were when you popped the trick, then you will more than likely slip out. With a lot of tricks, it's hard to get your feet back over the board, but fortunately with this trick, it's more natural than most tricks. A good tip that helps with commitment issues on most flip tricks is to land on the board even if it doesn't flip all the way. So if you're jumping high enough, getting a good pop and flick while keeping your weight over the board, then you just need to commit to landing it. The ideal way to land pretty much any trick is to catch it at its highest point. If you can do this, then you will catch the board as gravity is pulling you back down, causing the board to almost snap to your feet. If you are trying to perfect this trick and do it on almost any obstacle, then this is probably what you should be focusing on. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments below and check out some of the other tutorials on my channel.